comes through head coach Caleb Porter. Brett, do you want to start us off?
No, I think we're all pissed off, obviously, with the way it ended. We're up 2-0. Honestly, I thought we were playing as well as we played in any game all year. We're on the road playing, in my opinion, the best team in the league. And we're up 2-0. I thought the energy, the execution, everything we wanted to do, we did. We scored 2 goals. And then we lose our discipline. And we go down a man. And for me, that's what turned the game. Up 2-0, 75th minute, 11v11, no chance. No chance they come back. We go down a man now. Way they play, the way they pin you back, the way they get crosses in, the way they cycle the ball. It's very difficult. And then we give up 2 goals that are deflected goals where we don't step, get enough pressure. And that's the second disappointment is, we've given up too many goals like that this year. And there's been how many? 6, 7 goals exactly like the 2 we gave up. Where we don't step that extra yard, we don't make ourselves big and take it in face or wherever, right? And when you don't take that extra yard to step out and you don't make yourself big, then you get a little nick instead of a block. And both goals were the exact same thing. So, for me, we have to learn from the end. Everyone in that locker room is pissed off. Emotions are high, obviously. So it's going to take a day to get over, but we got a quick turnaround here and we got to put it behind us because we go on the road again to play Miami. And when the dust settles, yes, it's a point. And I told the guys they can't forget how well we played for 75 minutes to go up 2-0. We just have to learn from the end. And the biggest thing we got to learn from is we can't be losing our discipline and getting a red card when we're 2-0 with our noses in front playing for the best teams in the league and 3 points in the bag. And I know Luis is, obviously disappointed and sorry for that, but that cost us today. That really cost the team. And when you lose your discipline and make mistakes like that, it hurts the team, and so everybody needs to learn from that.
If anyone has a question, you want to use the raise hand function? Oh, Thomas, you want to go ahead?
Thanks for the time, Coach. I appreciate it. Thanks for going over just kind of how the players are feeling right now. Before that red card, though, I know one thing that the team's been working on a lot is the set pieces and in a position where, Lucas usually is shooting.
I can't hear you guys. Sorry. I can't hear anything.
That's my bad. Yeah, I'm probably.
Can you hear me now, Coach?
Yeah, that's a little better.
Okay. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Can you talk about the team's been working hard on set pieces, and you saw that goal happen where Lucas is in a spot to shoot, but you run a play and it works. Do you think that's something that the team can at least build on from here and take as a positive from, like you mentioned, a tough result?
Yeah, we were really good on set pieces today. We scored a goal off one. My assistant Pablo Moreira and Eric Quill, they worked hard on the training ground this week to implement some new kind of short set piece gadget plays, and obviously we execute really well on one, and I thought we almost scored on a couple more. So yeah, that's a positive. There's a lot more positives. We went toe to toe with what I view as the best team. Obviously Philly's very good as well. But the best team in the East up there, where they play. We went toe-to-toe on the road with that team, and we're up 2-0. But the red card cost us today. That's a massive turning point for us, and unfortunately, that made the game the way it went. In a lot of ways, and so we're upset about that. But they do need to remember how well we played for the 75 minutes to get up 2-0. It wasn't just the set pieces. It was the pressing, our energy, our intensity, everything. I thought we executed really well. I've scouted this team a lot, Montreal, and I've seen them run teams off pitch where they can't get close to them in the build-up and where they're chasing shadows. I thought Toronto versus Montreal, that game, they absolutely played them off the pitch. And so for us to come in here on the road and to match them and to go toe-to-toe and to go up 2-0, got to learn from the end. We got to learn from the red card and learn from situations where we didn't get pressure on the ball.
Thanks, Thomas. We'll go to Bailey. Do you want to close us out?
Yeah, thanks, Caleb. We've seen Montreal come back a number of times this year. What makes them so dangerous when they're coming back?
Well, when it's 11-10, it certainly helps them.
Right.
But I think they're extremely aggressive, and I think why we played so well today is we didn't let them pin us back in a low block very often, because if they pin you back in a low block, they stretch you out, they push the wing backs up, then they have 3-4 guys in the box. If they serve, or if you step out and take away the service, they'll cycle it back through and try to slip guys in. So we're just very good in that final third, and we didn't let them get there a lot today until the end. We're down a man. There's just no choice, and I actually thought prior to that, after we had a couple minutes or so after the 2-3 minutes, I think it was, after we scored the second goal, and they had nothing. It looked like we might get the third. So that moment, that situation, the red card changed everything, because now there's no choice. You have to be in a low block, and unfortunately, they're very good in that situation.
Thank you.
Everyone, appreciate the time. Apologies for the technical difficulties on my end. We will see you all on Monday.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
Thanks, Coach.